What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Figure Files. Happy Thursday. One more day till the weekend. Almost here. It is almost here. What's the quality? What's the status of your brackets right now? The madness is overtaking it. It is just in shambles on my bracket. That's why I don't bet on my brackets, because it's just a mess, a shambles, if you will. Anyway, lots of cool stuff as always on the figure front. And I wanted to pose to you because March is just days away now. It's just basically a weekend and a Monday away from being done. What figures have captured your imagination? What is ascending to the top? What are those figures that you're going to go way back and way down the road in December going, hey, there were some really great figures that came out in the first half of the year? And so we'll get to that later, but I want to know what you think. What are your favorite figures of 2025 so far? Before I get into that, let's make sure to thank all of the Lyles Figure Files VIP members. That is David Thanos, Austin Wallace, John Morrissey, Retro Robo, James Green, Jamelin Parks, Blake Tarpley, Lefty Two Lions BK, Robert Hayes, Nathan William, Henry G, Ryan Daly, Jay Woods, Tom Finn 2018, and MOC Turtle. Thank y'all so much for supporting this fine channel. And another way you can always support this channel is becoming a channel member yourself. And through that, I occasionally need to do a better job of this because there's always so much breaking news, but I post videos exclusive to the members. I'm going to make sure that once we get those big drops on sales and deals, to put that in the membership column first and then out to everybody else. So lots of exclusive content still to come. And support. I thank you all for your support as I'm growing that up, building it up. Of course, you'll get that exclusive access to the long form videos earlier than everybody else. So thank you so much. Hope you appreciate what we're putting together for you over on that side of the channel. And I wanted to make sure to also pay it forward to a good friend, supporter of the channel, David Thanos. He needs your help. Yes, you, because he's trying to track down this guy, the Masters of the Universe Origins toy cartoon collection Beastman figure. And as you can see on Walmart.com, he is sold out. But if you happen to see him in your stores, let David Thanos know, because he's looking for it. And David Thanos has come through for a lot of us here in the channel, in the chat, and really come through. So let's return a favor. Let's help him out. If you see him, let us know. Thank you. All right, so let's see here what's going on with everybody here in the chat so far. Snake Eyes, howdy, partner. How are you? Justin Huber, the movie guy. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you. King Collector, the king is in the building. What's up, y'all? What's up, King Collector? James LaParts, I came in before. See, I was about to go into the next line. I came in the door, said it before. I never let them hypnotize me no more. Jamelin Parks, what up, folk? What's up, Jamelin? How are you, my man? King Collector, giving us a break, giving us the news on the Multiverse, DC, McFarlane DC Multiverse, Batman Gold Label, Tumblr, Amazon has for 33 right now. Does it come in black? Yes. Ayo. What's up, David Thanos? Vin Doom. What's up, Figure Files crew? Mr. 3 Stocks, my main man, Jeffrey. What it is with you, Vin Doom? David Thanos. Them shells in the back look different. Very nice. Thank you. I finally put together one of my little shelves here so I can get my Jada Toys game up so you can see Ken, Ryu, Chun-Li, Fei Long in the second row there, and Mega Man, and then Fireman. Got a few more Jada Toys to review and put up on there, so maybe there'll be some more additions this time next week. Stay tuned. John Morrissey, happy Thursday, Jeff and crew. I hope everyone is doing well on this fine evening. Hopefully you're having a great Thursday yourself, John. Happy to be here hanging out with all of you on another Thursday. Chester, what's going on with you? I think you put a emoji there, and for whatever reason, I can never see these when I do these. I don't know why, but it's a pain. But hopefully you're having a good day, Chester. GM Junior 30, what's going on? What's up, family? Finally got the whole Nemesis wave. I'm completely satisfied. How often can we say that as collectors? All the offers are cool. and fill a missing piece from a few teams. I regret passing on the Extreme Wolverine. Why? He's readily available all over. You don't even have to worry about him. I've seen him like every time I go to GameStop. He's there and not moving. And not in the sense that he's clogging the pegs, but he's just a reliable figure to find there. Justin Huber says, I've been eyeing the 1/6 scale Star Wars figures from Sideshow recently. They're releasing a wave of scum and villainy, yes. But I'm hoping they do a Heroes of the Rebellion wave. Maybe a Bespin loot. See, the thing with Sideshows, their figures are basically the same price as what you'd pay for a Hot Toys figure. And if you're gonna pay for a Hot Toys figure, you may as well no. Let me try it one more time as I'm typing and trying to talk. If you're going to pay for a Sideshow figure when they're Star Wars line, you might as well just go with a full-on Hot Toys because that's the way to go, really. Because you're not getting any, like, it's not any cheaper anymore. It's the same price. And because of that, you're gonna get a little bit more for your bang there. Let's see. Oh no. Wait a second here. Let me check something for you. Because I thought this guy was still available, but apparently he's not. This is Luke Skywalker, the Hot Toys version. Thank you so much. Looks like you saw that. And that's the collector edition. Let's see. We can join the wait list for the deluxe. And I will say that for the most part, when I've gotten figures, when I've added myself onto a wait list item, it's probably about 70% of the time they'll hit me up and like, hey, that item you've been waiting for is available. Go get it now. So it's not always 100% of the time it works, but it's not a bad option. And I'm trying to see if they have a price here, but they don't. See if I can go back to one real fast here and see what they said. There we go. Let's actually, too far. Anyway, let me see what the price was for you. Let's see. I don't know why my internet is so slow today. It's just dragging. I guess it feels like this week is almost over. It's not cooperating. Anyway, that's the way to go. I'm trying to see if anybody else has it. Maybe Big Bad Toy Store has it available. But of course, you're going to pay more because Big Bad Toy Store is like, terrorists! Here they come. Hot Toys Bestman Luke. Oh, let's see. Is he available there? No. Okay. I'm sorry. I tried, but no luck there. Dark Knight 297's here. What's up? Jeff and the Figure Files crew. What's good, everyone? What's good, Dark Knight? GR GL Rick Cage, Esquire. Rick Cage is in the building for my Reasonable Construct holographic likeness. Nice. What's going on? John Kane's here. What's going on, fam? What's up? David Thanos. Man, NECA just dropped a motherload release. Are we talking about all the stuff they've got for the Target Haulathon? Hopefully I can pull that up. Let's see. There we go. Great. Actually popped up in the search. Let's see if it actually shows now. Let's go to Toy Art. They'll probably actually have it available. Yeah, let's see here. All right. Yeah, let's just go with this. Thanks to our good friends over at Toy Art for coming through as always with a great image. So here's what's up. Lots of things. Of course, my priority is this guy, the very first one, Count Von Count. And we got a Halloween, Curse of Michael Myers figures, turtles, lots of turtles, Pee-wee's Playhouse, Beetlejuice, a ton of Ninja Turtles items, shocker, more Ninja Turtles, the cartoon era. I mean, this is the one line I kind of wish I had the space and real deep love of, because they put out so many figures for the cartoon. It's incredible. And just so much stuff. It's like, wow. But anyway, it's a lot to get for Haulathon, and hopefully it'll be easy to get all that stuff. I'm really only focused and interested in Count, though. So if I can get him, I'll sit back. And if you guys need help, let me know. But he's the only one I'm really worried about or concerned about not getting. Lamont Knight. What's up, everyone? What's up? How are you? G-Broom, what's happening? This week has felt like Groundhog Day at work. So let's go. I'm with you. I saw him at GameStop, but I left him there. I should have brought him home. I'll probably nab him this weekend. Okay, so it wasn't a thing that Did you something missed out on? Good deal. What issues are you hearing with Mondo? King Collector. Has anyone ran across that DC Multiverse Two-Face in the black and white suit? I've been looking. So have you seen anything? Because ever since we first saw that image of Two-Face and Dr. Fate, I've been going back to Walmart and no luck whatsoever. I mean, it has been basically nothing there. I'm going last week. The closest Walmart to my job was doing a reset, so I went there today, fully expecting to see a slew of new wrestling figures, a bunch of other cool stuff, maybe see these multiverse. I mean, they've not done anything with Marvel Legends. This store still has the Iron Man retro Whiplash and Count Nefaria, and I think they have one of the Iron Man figures. They've not changed anything else with the Marvel Legend figures. It's kind of annoying. There was a Spider-Man retro wave that they actually could put on their shelves. There's a whole new wave of a couple waves now of X-Men that they could have put out there, but no luck on that front. Then I went over to the video game section, hoping to find the new DC Direct, Superman, Two-Face, and Dr. Fate. Just going to walk out with all three of them. Absolutely nothing. They have Captain Cold, so I've seen both versions of him. The store has the Super Friends variant Chase version. Let me see if I still have that picture. They have that one. They have the platinum version of Guy Gardner. But I am kind of like, hey, the space is running out. There you go. So you can actually see it in my hands. There you go. So it's cool if you, pun intended, Captain Cold. It's cool if you want that, but I'm kind of like, I would much rather have some more rogues added to my collection to the shelf. I wonder if you can see anybody else. Guy Gardner there. I just finished reviewing and shooting him. So I've got him, of course, next to Blue Beetle and Booster Gold. I'm really kind of thinking I might need to go ahead and get this new Shazam, even though he's not really how he looked in JLI, just so I can have him. And of course, with Dr. Fate, got another member of that iconic Justice League #1. Still need an Oberon and a Dr. Light, but we're getting very close. And of course, we need Mr. Miracle, but we're getting there. So, and Black Canary, I'm just hoping to get one, either version at this point, but we're getting there. Michael Solis, it's Figure Files time. You better believe it. It's Thursday night. We're doing the thing. G-Brew, I want the Mirage April O'Neil from the NECA Haulathon and the Hunter Leo. Sweet. Jam, I'm going to Target in the morning looking for Shredder, and I heard they have a sale on McFarlane's. Oh, they've got a huge sale going on basically everything right now. Oh, let me see. Now I showed them last week. I did go back out and placed another order. Let's see if Target's website wants to cooperate tonight. Let's see here. We've got a ton of stuff going on right now. Good prices, good savings. Let me see here. So they've got a few things on sale. And why is he still coming out June 22nd? I thought he was earlier. Anyway, I finally got some multiple man figures. I got 2. That was as many as I could get with this first order. Hopefully they don't have a thing like Pulse where they're tracking how many times you order a figure. So I'm gonna, maybe I'll even go back and get another pair of them before this sale's over, because I got those figures already. Paint job solid. Happy with that. Let me see here. What else is available to get from the sale? Or is the sale over? Over Prime. Let me see here. Because I was trying to see. Let's do this. Circle Week is still going on, because it ends on the 29th. Yeah, see, I was able to go back, cancel my original order, and get her with this sale. So that was really helpful. So maybe she'll go back up, because, sometimes their stuff is like, hey, here's some more pre-orders. So hopefully I haven't doomed myself. And by canceling that first pre-order, they're like, sorry, we have no trace of any orders from you for Marvel Girl. So we'll see how that works out for me. David Thanos, NECA dropped as a shipper. Check your gram. I just sent the pic. I did see a picture of that. Let me see if I can check my gram really fast. It's funny when you go to Instagram, like right away, you'll see, oh, there you go. Here it is. That's the shipper. We'll get it in focus. There we go. In count is there. I might have to swing by Target tomorrow on my way home from work because I have 3 Sesame Street figures. Oh. I promise to only do that after I get count in hand. Justin, I gave up on Transformer toys. They're just too pricey and made out of a cheaper plastic. It's just not worth paying attention to. All right. I did see Scrapper, who's a solo release. I saw him today. I saw Gears with the old school vintage retro face and the carding. That looked pretty cool. And then I also, what else did I see that was interesting? That's about it. They clearly put some new stuff on the shelf, but it wasn't a bunch of stuff that I cared about. King Collector. Yeah, my Walmart has seen removed McFarlane. I want to just say Multiverse. Such a tongue twister. McFarlane DC Multiverse altogether. We have. And now they've still got a few more months. I'd love to see them put some more of these figures out there. At this rate, we're just going to have to rely on Target. They're the only ones that are actually putting them on the shelves. So, hopefully we'll see them in GameStop. And I will promise not to ever slight GameStop because they have been so reliable in terms of coming through with figures. I think it was David Thanos who told me that his pre-order for Blowtorch and Footloose are already preparing to ship. I'm like, yo, what's up with my guy Retro Flint? Let's get him out there. I ordered another Power Girl from Best Buy and they sent me another Platinum, what I wanted the regular release. I wonder if like a retailer like Best Buy gets a surplus of Platinum figures, which would be great if I could find 100 of her in that Platinum style. But yeah, I'm wondering about that. What's up, Patrick? How are you? Jamelin, I don't know about that Captain Cold variant. Kind of cool. Not a necessary purchase, though. It seems like they could have just made one of the regular heads blue. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Because it's like, but I don't know if I would have wanted, and it would have been the one that we really would have preferred to just be regular. So maybe they'd done a fourth faceplate. That could have worked because I know they would have done the smiling one out of it, like, man, this has been awesome. They just made this the regular skin tone. So I don't think they would have won in that one either. The Joe 310. What's going on? I only buy third-party Transformers. Which ones are you buying now? Jamelin. So is it counting exclusive or just Walmart first? I think it's Target. But yeah. No, it's Target. It's Target Haulathon. It's I think just Target first. David Thanos, in case nobody knows, if you sign up for the Target debit card, they give you $50. Get that free money, people. Make the move. Rick Cage, BBTS, Big Bad Toy Store. Luke came in with the Laredo Kid and Vampiro. Got them to spar with Tekken's King. Are you a fan of these Lucha wrestlers? Yes, familiar with both. I went to a GameStop, I want to say a couple weeks back, and they had the Vampiro and they had Ultimo Dragon. And I was really, because it was a buy one, get one free deal. And I think they were like $11. So they were not going to set me back, but it looked like they were a little bit too out of scale. And I was like, man, I wish you were a little bit smaller. I wish you were a little bit taller. But I wanted them because I was like, oh man, I'm going to have to get other WWE Elite bodies to customize them. Now for Ultimo Dragon, it wasn't going to matter. But for Vampiro, I was like, man, I got to do the tattoos if I do this. So I left them there. But how are you liking that articulation? And speaking of wrestling figures, it did look pretty cool. Did you see these guys? Of course, trying to find them. Let's see. Let's see if I can find Tom Sawyer's me. All right, let's see here. The Legends of Lucha Libre Wave 4 premium action figure. They've got this really cool looking roosh. And it's got the Fashion Ingronable t-shirt, this head sculpt with the horns. That looks really cool. Sofka's t-shirt. He looks good. And if he is in scale with Ultimate Edition figures and the elites from WWE, I am copping this figure. This looks really good. Great head sculpt. Got his personality just right in it. He looks really, really good. I think they did an awesome job with him. Now it's worth $45. If he fits in with the scale, I'm more tempted to say, yeah. So we got a Drillistico. We've also got Dragon Lee. And again, he really looks good. I mean, look at all the detail on this cape and cloak. The head sculpt also really nicely done. And then look at the texture on this body. I mean, this is really interesting. You can see like the scars there. Really well done there. So I like the blue. Looks cool, nice and posable. Peep the double jointed elbow articulation and the butterfly shoulder joints here, which is great because I mean this is something they just have to make the norm for wrestling figures. It really changes up so much in the posability, and it looks like he's got a pretty solid floating torso where you might be able to get a better side to side lean back motion there than with your typical WWE Ultimate Edition figure. So that looks good. Again, he's $45, but again, if he's in scale, that price does not matter. Then we got this Dragon Listico. And again, great head sculpt. I mean, check that out. That looks really great. He's got the hooded cloak, Assassin's Creed style. And I mean, look at that. That's good stuff. So these figures, the family turned out nice. They really delivered on those. I think they were really impressive looking figures. What's the difference between Hano and Sideshow? Hano's like an offshoot of Hot Toys, and Sideshow is just Sideshow, who also sells Hano and Hot Toys figures. The smiling blue head comes straight out of the cartoon. Yeah, absolutely. Where did I get the display shelves? I got them from Amazon. Well, let me see if I can quickly go through my orders and send you a direct link because I think they're on sale right now too. They are. It's a part of a Prime spring deal. So if you have Prime, it's a really good price. It's $6.29. Here is that shelf. It's 3 levels, and I just use the 4th here, you know, just to hold the figures without being on the stand. And it's tall enough or low enough that I can have those Jada Toys figures. I can probably fit Zangief and Sagat on that top row without butting up against this ceiling area there or roof area there, but it works out all right there. King Collector. I noticed Best Buy is still holding strong with McFarlane and DC, and they have good prices. Yes, because unlike everybody else, they have got their prices consistent, which is awesome. Snake Eyes pre-ordered the 112 female spy cloth action figure, aka Ada from Resident Evil 4 remake on 5K Toys. Good deal. The new Vampiro is kind of like an Elite Ultimate. Let me see here. I think it was a basic one that I saw. Jim, do you have any interest in those biker mice? No, I don't like mice except Mickey. They were really dope. Didn't watch the show, but the figures are top tier. Did they release bikes with them too? And the figures do look cool. I've seen them. They look cool. John Morrissey. 3 Marvel Legends arrived today from Target for about $15 each. Shipped thanks to the heads up from Jeff a few days ago. Absolutely. Happy to help. I'm glad some people were able to take advantage of it because some people were like, at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, looks like they're all sold out. I'm like, so sorry. Don't know what to tell you. I mean, they're up, and that stuff sells so fast. The new wave of Legends of Lucha look amazing. They do, man. They look so impressive. G-Brew. I got a second X Factor Cyclops, Mythic Legion's Blue Zombie Lady with skeleton animals, and Mythic Legion Skeleton Harvester guy that I turned into death. And 1000 Toys Hellboy, Secret Wars Logan. G-Brew got us started. What all did you get this week? Don't think I actually got anything else except my multiple man figures, which are, of course, way off in the distance. So I will maybe show them later. Henry G, what's up, everyone? What's up, man? My main man, Jeff. I hope everyone is having a spectacular week. It's pretty good. I can't complain. Friday is just around the corner, and I'm off on Monday, so that is even better. Of course, I'm going to get the rest of my root canal with the new gold filling crown placed in. So my Monday may not be as enjoyable as I'm hoping, but we'll get to that in due time. William Rodriguez. What's up, William? Evening, y'all. Just started watching the show, and I dig it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Kind of new to collecting. Welcome to your new favorite addiction. Mostly the vintage collection, but also have Classified, Masterverse, Masterpiece Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Joy Toy, and waiting on some Mondo Ghostbusters. Nice. Way to go all in with it. What is your favorite line? I guess maybe Vintage Collection, but yeah, you're into a really great time to collect. When I was much younger, the figures in my head look like what we have now. Like the Transformers actually transform and look like they do in the cartoon. The G.I. Joes have so much posability. Not as many vehicles yet, but we're getting there, and it's an awesome time to get into collecting. So welcome, and welcome to the channel. Hopefully this won't be the only time we hear from you. King Collector. I only have Masterpiece scale Transformers. Check out Fan Toys and Magic Square, making really good Transformers. Magic Square made the best Prime lighter piece. I think that's what you're saying. Roberts, Infinite Realms. What's up, Robert? Been watching for 5 minutes and just realized I hadn't said hello. Hello, David Thanos. So this week I picked up Scrapper. Scrapper is the one. Some cartoon collection He-Man figures for $12 at Target. And just got noticed at the final boss, Rock, Priest, and a second pair of Mutas. Nice. Did you get them from ringside? Because I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, I'm sure they'll be in stock. And once Target does their reset, probably in April, I will be getting them and making sure I have both versions of Muta. How exciting is that, though? I mean, like, wow, we're going to get a great Muta, old school classic style, and ultimate edition articulation. The only thing that would make that better would be for a Sting from Bash 89 to fight him. Sigh. Hoping to see some Superman merch. Good deal. Hard Act to Follow. What up, Jeff? What's up, Hard Act to Follow? Yes, the biker mice have separate motorcycles. That's solid. Would they work for other scale? Because I feel like they're probably a larger scale than the Dreadnoks from the Classified series. Jalen, in case you aren't aware, Boss Fight had two Legends of Lucha Libre lines. They're discontinuing their basic subline. That makes sense because they were okay if in a pinch if like you just wanted some generic dudes to get beat up by your Elites Ultimate Edition figures, but I'm okay with the price being higher so long as they're in scale with Mattel's figures. I feel like some companies do their wrestling figures and go, they'll come along with this because they like these characters, but that's not true. If you make them in the scale with mostly the same articulation as the dominant force in professional wrestling figure making, I'm all set. And if I have to pay a little bit more, I get it. I understand. So we'll see. Speaking of wrestling figures, I don't know how we got started with them, but it's a little wrestling hour. Got some cool news. Earlier today from Ringside Collectibles, they posted Kamala's family has signed a WWE Legends deal, which includes new Mattel WWE figures of Kamala. That's pretty exciting. I mean, I feel like he's got to get an Ultimate Edition figure because Kamala was one of those dudes who would do a thrust kick that looked really good. And it'd be really fun to have him because, of course, the butterfly shoulder joint, he can tap that belly a little bit easier. So very excited about that. And let me see if I can quickly find this other one which was just as exciting. Let me see here because this was really cool to me. Let me see here. Let me see. Wrestling. Because we got the news, I want to say last week of, hey, we got some really cool stuff coming. And then it was like, oh, here's the Heels and Figures line. Heels and Faces line. Let me get to this because it was earlier and I was like, oh, yes, here we go. Now, this was the news I was really excited about. I'm sure like some of y'all like, whatever. But to me, this is great news on the wrestling figure front. Royce Adams, Crush's son, says he and his mom signed a posthumous WWE Legends deal for Crush. And the great news is we're getting Demolition back into the fold. They absolutely have to have Ultimate Edition figures. I got to assume they're going to be one of the next 2-packs, maybe a Coliseum Connection set. That's going to be great. Now we can get him in Demolition form. We can also get Kona Crush, Evil Crush. That is probably my most wanted my most wanted version of Crush. Because, in a pinch, I can take those parts off of the Demolition Crush Elite figure, put them onto a regular Ultimate Edition figure, but getting Evil Crush, He's gonna be awesome. I can have him fight my Macho Man from the Mattel crowd fund. We finally have that set up now because WrestleMania 10, one of my favorite WrestleManias. And I love that match. Falls Count Anywhere match. Getting Evil Kona Crush will be awesome. So he's got a bunch of options. We got Nation of Domination Crush, Hawaiian hanging out, neon purple and orange fighting Doink Crush, Evil Crush. We got DOA Crush. We got Chronic Crush. We got an NWO version of Crush too. So lots of options for him. So he's a really good one. Big get for them. That's exciting stuff. And another wrestling figure news, last of the day. The Heels and Faces Pinnacle series. We've now seen them in package. So we've got JEFF JARRETT Jeff Jarrett, Abdullah the Butcher. This Abdullah figure probably is going to get copped because there's no reason not to get him. And this guy, he should be big and massive. And I just hope he's in scale with the elites. He doesn't need superior articulation. You can see they've got various head sculpts. We've got one with a fork in his mouth. How cool is that? We've got his top piece here. It looks big. King Kong Bundy, not really feeling the look of Bundy. And then we got Loose Cannon, Brian Pillman. Okay, he seems like he might be a little bit too big, but I'm definitely taking a look at Abdullah. And since it's past 8 o'clock now, let's see if he's actually up on their website, because this would be the way to go. I want to see how much these figures cost. So let's see. Where are we looking here? Where do we go? This is so funny. Wow. Okay. Let's just do this. We're gonna go live with it because I just do not see another way. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Great. I have found the website. Zombie series. All right, cool. So let's see. Where are they? How much? Where can I get them? And what are we looking like? Oh boy, let's try it this way. On sale now. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. $49.99. Okay, and then we've got the pre-sale 6.75. Okay. See, this is one of these real cases where it'd be so helpful for them to just pose them next to a Mattel figure, even on the sly. For interest-free payments of $13. It's not bad. Let's see here. This figure looks really solid. He's got the fork too. I'm like, yeah, let's make this happen with Abdullah. He's got the scarred face, and I'm feeling he's got cloth, soft goods, pants. I feel like Abdullah is definitely a figure I'm gonna get because he looks really solid. So let's see how that turns out. Maurice Phillip, good times on all. What's up, Maurice? How are you, man? Skew Raider, what's up, my friend? I assume that's the salutes again. Ryan Daly, what up, people? Took advantage of a bunch of sales at Target, GameStop, and Amazon. What did GameStop have on sale? Patrick, I just got Dark Warbird. So happy. Nice. Devin B. Hello, Jeff and crew. What's up, Devin? Not much out in the wild this week. I only got a Burt and picked up another random Ross Best Action Turtle character called Alopex because it looked cool. I saw some foot soldiers. I don't remember what they're from, but they look really cool. They were a lot of silver, a lot of red, but it was a really neat look for them. I kind of debated picking it up and I was like, you don't need this figure. And the line was just long enough for a figure. I was like, it looks cool, but do I need it? And that's the problem. David Thanos, I got them at Wrestling Collector Shop. They had a 20% off at the beginning of March. So I pre-ordered that set and the next Ultimate set. Nice. What's the shipping like? Terrible or solid? Nathaniel Avery. What's up, Nathaniel? What's up? I picked up a Black Series Mandalorian, a New Hope Darth Vader, and Jurassic Park Dino from Target. How was the price on that Jurassic Park dinosaur? Because they had some really good deals on those. Jamelin picked up Ernie over the weekend. Nice. Fantastic Four Grand Design and Black Panther by Christopher Priest Omnibus came in today, as well as my pile of loot that I'm opening now. So that's fun. Maybe I should save like a huge box of figures and do a whole unboxing. Like the main man Robo. Vin Doom finally got Agent Venom and the McFarlane Silver Age Batman with Ace. Nice. Ace is the place. King Collector. I saw an Abdullah. Yep, just talked about him. Good deal. Art Healing, what's up, man? Jeff, back at it again. Picked up the Legends of Lucha Libre Vampiro. Love it in my WCW collection. They need to keep this going. How does he fit in with those figures? Because, when other companies are doing wrestling figures, like, they're going to match up with the elites because I've got so many elite figures now. It's crazy. Maurice, snagged a couple of Joes on sale from Amazon. Nice. And the Joy Toy, Ninja Turtles, April, and Splinter are on the way as well. Still haven't quite recovered from the last Big Bad Toy Store ambush. So hopefully they take it easy on me. Oh, you better relieve it, man. Classic WWF, WCW, EC Dub. Oh, yeah. Mark Henry also signed. I thought they did a sexual chocolate version of him. Because I think we didn't get him in the blue, like, Post Nation look. But I mean, he's got a few more looks we can get. And he would, he's sneakily would be a really useful character to have an Ultimate Edition so he can do a real proper bear hug. But yeah, I'm really happy about that. Like, hey, all of you AEW alumni, come back, just so we get some figures. Sting. I pulled the trigger on DC Multiverse wave of Classic Superman, Nightmaster, Garth, and Dark Flash. I wasn't about to chase a red platinum all over town. Yeah, I saw Dark Flash and I didn't see anything else to get with him, but he does look cool. Classic Superman, what do you think of that figure? And Nightmaster, I'm kind of like, if we have a Detective Chimp coming, Nightmaster would be really great, but I don't know what to do with him if we don't get anybody else in the Shadow Pack. I guess we have a Constantine, so we're getting there, I suppose. King Kong Bunny, 5 count, ref. Better believe it. Arguing, so many luchadors needed. Psychosis looks so cool. So cool. Super Callow, Villano number 4 and 5. And of course, Lil Parka. Excited that Mark Henry's back along with Rusev and Aleister Black. Everyone needs to come back home so we can finish these collections. Yes. I mean, for real, I feel like maybe now they'd be used better in WWE, but I'm really selfishly just interested in getting more figures. Like, Sting can hang out with Tony Khan all day, all night. And as long as I can get my Sting figure, Surfer Sting, because I saw this new one that they've got in their Luminaries collection. It's just like, this face paint. I don't know. They've got to change the look so it can't look exactly like the trademark versions of Sting, but it's like, ugh, lame. Rick Cage started leading with wrestling because I got the Vampiro figure. Huzzah! Nice. Man, you better get it. I mean, it looks great, right? I really wish they could just take a picture so it's not ridiculously small or out of scale totally. Because if he fits in, like, they could have just put that Abdullah next to a Cactus Jack. And they're like, sold. Here you go. Sign me up. Make it happen. Fingers crossed forever for more ECW and WWF mid card. I know it's WWE now, but I'm too old school. I'm going to just make them turn it back to F. Oh, man. That Abdullah. Yeah, David Thanos. And the fork is included, Ski Raider. I mean, come on, man. And they just showed a prototype one-man game. So I did see that. And I thought they had the rights to him a while back. So I'm real curious about that. But it's funny because I feel like, like the rest of them are cool, but it's like, man, I am here for that Abdullah. What else can you deliver for us? Because that's got my attention. And for the rest of you, let me see if I can pull this up so y'all can see too. All right. Bam. Here, of course. Will we see it now? The one-man gang. So he looks solid, man. Oh, wait. All right. Here we go. I'm seeing a look at this articulation. And he looks like he can do some stuff. So maybe that's what we're going to get from that Abdullah. But I mean, one-man gang is so essential because it's like we've got Big Bubba Rogers and got the UWF title with him. We need the second. We've got Terry Bam and Gordy, even though that figure is too lean and too slight. So we got the first UWF champ. We got the third. We still need the second and fourth. So we need Dr. Death. We really need Dr. Death. And we need one-man gang. Henry G got in Target sale. Thanks, Jeff. No problem. The Hitman, Psycho Sid, Dusty Rhodes, and Transformers 1 Optimus, Black Series Jedi Master, Cal NECA, Dark Avengers Warbird. Nice. Which was your favorite? Northern Nomad, Abdullah the Sucker. Hakeem, the African Dream, not far behind. Dr. Style Slick, we need him. But they gave us an Hakeem, though. Hakeem figure is, I wouldn't even say sneaky good. He's just a really fun figure. And of course, I don't think I did reviews when I got that Hakeem figure. Let me see here. I'm pretty sure. Oh, there we go. I've really thought so hard about doing a March Bashness with my wrestling figure tag teams, but it was just like, it's gonna take too long. I can't do it. I've got figures I need to review anyway. I was trying to see if I had a picture. No, I don't. Wow, that's weird. Let's see here. I assume. I'm sorry. I'm just like, oh, there we go. Great. So here's the Hakeem, because I knew I would find this figure relatively fast. So this is from one of my March Bashness tournaments, the Road Warriors, not the Legion of Doom versus the Twin Towers. So there's that great Hakeem figure. And really, I mean, he's fun to pose and fun to just do his thing with. You know, I mean, look how low they can move there. But I mean, here you go. You guys get to see a little bit of March Bashness action. A lot of photo photography and posing. So it took a little bit of time. But these figures were really fun. And bam. But that Hakeem is solid, solid, solid. So hopefully for everybody that missed out, they can get him. But he's a really good one. And by the way, if you want to see some of the old school action, this is March Bashness 2020. And you can see some matchups like the Rockers versus the Dudleys, Road Warriors versus Money Inc., The Shield versus Harlem Heat, Rated RKO versus the Undisputed Era, Dudley Boys and Rockers. Oh, that's right. Demolition versus the Hardy Boys. And we got the Outsiders versus the Hart Foundation, Los Guerreros versus New Day, Samoa Joe and Finn Balor versus the Brainbusters. Oh, Four Horsemen. Not Brainbusters. No JJ Dillon. Anyway, enough wrestling stuff for now. We'll get into it a little bit later. King Collector. Yeah, I got to get Abdullah. I only collect the old school wrestling figures. Still waiting for that Mattel Bad News Brown and Hacksaw Butch Reed. Man, absolutely. Matthew, what's up, man? Found some Joes at Walmart and Jada Street Fighter Wave 1. Wow. Now I have 4 IG Bats and 4 IG Troopers. That's a solid haul. Do you also have Metalhead? Because now I have a reason to open him. Nathaniel, the dinos at Target ran about 24 after all the circle deals. That's good. I also had about $18 in Target bucks. So overall, it wasn't too bad. Thanks for mentioning the Target deals this week. Absolutely. I'm always happy to help because stuff is expensive now. And any way we can cut some corners and cut some of those prices, I'm down to help out. Ski Raider, Mark Henry, awesome. You better believe it. David Thanos, oh, nice. Mark and Crush Nation coming. I want my PG-13 and Clarence Mason while we're at it. Robert, I got Mero on Extreme Wolverine. All I wanted from that way. Wow. And Monday Night War Stone Cold. Got Detroit Steel for 25. Vintage Collection X-Wing Luke on clearance. Hypnotized Indian Cape for Hellstrom. Oh, look closer. Classics. All right. G-Brew. Yeah, man. You got to get that. Got to get the kids into wrestling. Bruiser Brody. We do have a Bruiser Brody figure. Courtesy of Power Town Wrestling. And they've been kind of quiet on the wrestling figure front, but hopefully we'll see some more stuff from them. Do Stinger right. Yes. Treat them right. Woo-hoo. Jalen, my pal consists of Reaction, Raymar, and Fatal Fluffy. I wish I grabbed 2. I saw Raymar at Target this week. It's pretty fun. I'm really hoping we see him in classified series because just the sheer ridiculousness. And he's got to be massive and tall. I will not accept him being the same height as Duke. Robert Bill, Luna and Amon, and the Mythic Legion's Graveyard Skeletons. I want to see those, what they look like. Where do I find the Silver Age Superman? From a variety of places. Justin, let's see if Best Buy will cooperate right now. Will they or won't they? Yeah, there you go. It's easy. I love it when it's so easy. Great. Everything should always be this way when talking about figures. So bestbuy.com right now has him available. Waiting to see if this is going to pop up. Yeah, add it to cart right now. You can get him. That's classic animation Superman. And it's a really nice looking figure. I don't even think he has the cuffs. Cuff from Dano. Yeah, I think he's solid. Nothing on that end. So yeah, good deal, man. $22.99. Not a sale, but you know, that's what they go for nowadays. Oh, John Morrissey, you better believe I'm talking about that very soon. King Collector, yes, one man gang. Woo! I was just thinking about him, and there he is. Those Cactus Jack versus Abdullah matches were insane. Yes, and I'm trying to figure out if this Abdullah will fit. How to make a box, a gift box for Sting, where Abdullah can pop out and just start hammering away at him. Felix Guerrero, what's up, Jeff and the Figure Files crew? What's up, Felix? How are you? It's 8:50, and since Felix is here, Keep Jeffrey, man, listen. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. Felix, awesome pictures. Man, the nostalgia in those pics. Thanks, man. I had a lot of fun doing those, and maybe I'll be ready to do a full thing because it's like I got a little ahead of myself. Last time I did, I think I did 64 teams. It was ridiculous. Rick Cage, who here got to pre-order KC, Kingdom Come, Kal-El, and Kara, Woman of Tomorrow Multiverse figures. By the time I got the alert, sold out everywhere. Is that true? Maybe not. So let's see. I have this bookmark just in case. GameStop has him available. Let's see if this is still the case. I bookmarked this a minute ago. Let's see if he is still actually available for pre-order or if he's sold out. No, he's still there. Go to GameStop.com right now. He is available, but on the other front, you are correct. Supergirl sold out. She did come back on, and since GameStop has them, I'm a lot more comfortable because I know they'll actually have them in stock later in the stores. For whatever reason, I didn't see them on Best Buy, but I gotta assume they'll show up there too. So there you go. The site says that these ZST figures are 6.75 inches. So what does that match up with Mattel? Are they about the same height? I got Shadow Collector's Edition figures on sale from the Target deal. Nice. What was the sale price? Matthew. Yep. I have all the Iron Grenadier fashion so far. I forgot Metalhead is IG. They're my Destro's Castle custom set from Brian Saar, codename Iowa. Nice. Send me a picture. I want to see how that turned out. I'm doing my best to save up for Sideshow. Is he available now? You can do the layaway deal from them or, you know, pay month by month. And that's a really helpful deal. David Thanos, I think I'm going to lean more towards those Legends of Lucha. More bang for your buck. Yeah, I mean, those are solid figures too. Let's see. Is there anything else to break down? Oh, yes. This thing. I saw this the other day. Or was it just today? The Transformers Bumblebee G1 flagship series auto-converting robot by Robeson. $949. That is beyond too much for my blood. But for those of you who want a transforming Bumblebee, there you go. 14.8 inches. And it's a really nice looking Bumblebee figure. Better be for a couple of car notes and all the other stuff. I mean, it's a solid looking figure. This is a little bit pricey for me though. But I mean, it's a nice presentation. The figure looks cool. I was wondering if they were going to show us like an alternate face mask so we can have that old look, but it's interesting that this is wide open. But it's a nice looking figure. Who here pre-ordered it? Is this everyone who got the dragon from the Four Horsemen who's going to be getting that? Or their wallet's going to be severely hampered because of that already? Then we got a bunch of new Star Wars figures. I did not do a live stream or reaction video because it was like, that's it. But we did see some more things. So let's see. We got the Vintage Collection Landspeeder running low. Vintage Collection Carson Teva. And then we got Hammerhead. He's a deluxe price Vintage Collection figure, which is the same price as a Black Series figure, which is, I don't know. That just doesn't sit right well with me. Vintage Collection Asajj Ventress. And we got Dengar. And then Callus from Star Wars Rebels. So he was one. I was like, hey, he's somebody we need to see for the Black Series. So of course it's going to mean we're going to have to wait another year or so before we see him. But that was pretty cool to actually see him show up in a line there. And then of course they had some more Black Series figures. Not a ton. We got Ahsoka version of Ezra. he looks pretty decent. I'm very confused about this though. I don't understand. I'm trying to remember when I watched Ahsoka because I really thought all of them were in white, not in black armor. And like this is a neat looking design, I suppose, but I really thought they were all white. So we'll see. I don't quite understand. Maybe was explained during the live stream that I missed, but I'm really curious about that one. Pass, says Justin Huber. The Shadow of the Hedgehog figure is usually 50, but now he's like 40. Nice deal. Felix, sheesh. I wish they wouldn't be so soon. Cost got to miss out the others. Yes, they were expensive. David Thanos, that's too much. I can get 3 or 4 Hot Toys for that, which is wild. When you think of that, like, yo, I can get a lot of Hot Toys for the price of this one figure. What's going on? Andre, what's going on? Easy skip for that Bumblebee. I wonder if we're going to see those figures show up on, because I think Prime was, or Grimlock was part of those Prime Pulse premium sales events. So maybe Bumblebee will end up there too. Felix, that dragon is an easy pass for me. No space. Yes. He looks massive. Justin, those TVC looks great. They're too pricey. They're way too pricey. Finish Bob, what's up? Price was tough enough, but unless I leave it out on my balcony year round, there's no room for him. Yes. Star Wars Don Callis. Yes, they were. I just don't remember any of them in black armor. And I keep saying this, so why don't I just go to the internet, which never lies to me? Night Trooper. Ahsoka. All right, let's see. Because I'm just like, I don't remember one of them in anything but white armor. And as I'm looking through Google, through the magic of Google, I'm not seeing a screenshot that says, hey, you were right. They are in black armor. I don't understand it because we got the 2-pack with Enoch, and this is what I saw. All white armor. Why do we have a variant already? I mean, give us a 2-pack with more than just a name character. Anyway, Maurice, I forever facilitate between Vintage Collection and Black Series. I just can't decide which way to go. For the sake of my collection and my wallet, I had to go Black Series, which somehow has more discounts, more savings, more deals than a Vintage Collection. And I do miss out on getting more vehicles, but something had to be done. Rick H, I only got Dragon money. I'm not Lex Luthor, Bruce Wayne. 900 dozens of Transformers is way out of my neighborhood, like a galaxy scale. Justin, why is Bumblebee the same size as Grimlock? Is he really? That's no good. King Collector, for the price of that Bumblebee, you get that 4-foot Metroplex, Steel Fortress, easy pass. Those zombie-ish troopers from Ahsoka are night troopers. Yes. I remember. I don't remember where they were black. Okay. Anyway, moving right along, as Fozzie Bear famously said. Let's talk about this guy. This made me smile. And I love the picture. We've already seen him, but it was like the pre-order looks awesome. And he looks, pardon the pun, awesome. Wait, that's not it. Great. Shout out Lee Marshall, the old voice for Tony the Tiger. I mean, how do you beat this? This is awesome. I don't know why I need to have a series of figures based on cartoon serial mascots, but Jada Toys is determined to make me get into them. So apparently, I'm going to get into them. But I mean, look what it comes with. It comes with a basketball little swoosh effect. He's got the finger nail to put your basketball up here. I guess it's supposed for the basketball. He's got a hand with a spoonful of Frosted Flakes, a bowl of Frosted Flakes. Come on. Wish he came with this blacktop, though. That'd be even better. But I mean, this is, I mean, how clean and how good does this figure look? It's really, really good. And I'm just really impressed with how this figure turned out. And yeah, it's not cheap, but wow. I mean, this is just a really great looking figure. I mean, I'm still getting Frosted Flakes, so it's not even like, oh, when I used to eat Frosted Flakes, I'm still getting them. So of course, I'm gonna have to have him chilling with a real bowl of Frosted Flakes. But I mean, this is So cool. Who's next on the corporate mascots, Jada? I'm down. Let's keep them rolling out there. See Raider. Yeah, white armor, or it's another Mandela effect that ain't landing. Jeffrey, I don't remember the black outfit either. It was white. Thank you. I'm just like, what are they coming up with this stuff? Justin, we are tigers. Definitely getting Tony, says Felix. Unless it's a TIE Fighter oil change. Special variant, but I know he's iconic. Robert, on Vintage Collection, I had to secure Ventress and Skull and Shin Hati, which the last two I'd forgotten about until I looked for Ventress. Nice. Ski Raider, Tony's awesome. That cereal ain't frosted enough, though. You're right. You gotta toss a little sugar on there, a little sprinkle of salt, maybe. Make it happen. G-Brew, I think the most I've ever paid for a toy is the HasLab Ecto 1, and I had a thing on that for a month and a half before I pulled the trigger on it. I don't need a 5-foot dragon. I'm good. Robert, Tony's a must-have. Jamlin, those Tony photos look just like drawings. Exactly. It's like perfect. Tiger style. Why did I miss that pun? It's right there for me. Frosted Flakes still hit the spot. Exactly. Brian, what's up? Jada needs to stop. First Street Fighter, then Scooby-Doo, now Tony. My wallet is crying. Ski Raider, Fred and Barney are next. Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles, Jada. Oh, really? I've got a pin right here. Sign me up. Michael Solis, they were the troopers who tried to stop when they did the super jump. So weird that I don't remember that. Thank you. I'm a Jones High School Tiger graduate, says Rick Cage. Tony the Tiger was a no-brainer. Tony will be on shelf with my Tiger Force Joes. Well, maybe he needs to watch out for him. Does anyone here remember Kaboom cereal? I don't, Vintage Bob. I'm gonna guess Lucky the Leprechaun. Hey, Jamelin, I'm gonna buy him too. It's so sad. You think Jada will do it? Yeah, I do, Felix. I mean, they've done one in their vehicle line of vehicles. Their vehicle line of vehicles. Yes, they've done a mystery machine. Yes, so I would assume so. Brian remembers Kaboom, but who stepped in the room though? And did they come with SWV? So sorry, it was right there, and that one I had to take. So let's see. We got Tony coming. Looking forward to him. Here's another one from the Star Wars line, though. This Visions figure of the Ronin. How cool does this guy look? I mean, this is really nice. Soft goods. And we got the animation style with the robe. Really cool. Black and white. It makes sense. Of course, the red lightsaber and his droid who comes with a staff of his own and a hat. Come on, man. I feel like unless this set is just absurdly priced, this is just something to have that's going to be cool on your shelf. And like, yeah, there's no connection to Luke Skywalker, but I had to get it because it looks awesome. And it really, really looks awesome. Great head sculpt, great hair sculpt. And all the bits and pieces look really cool with it. I mean, the hat on the droid. I mean, come on, man. This is just good stuff. I love when they're creative on this kind of thing. David Thanos, we're going to be in trouble with those Fruity Pebble figures do good because the Flintstones would be down the road. Yes, sir. Felix says, Kaboom was horrible. Just for the record. Ski Raider, that's a dope Ronin. Matches anime. King Collector, yes. I've been waiting for the Ronin. When is the pre-order? I don't know if they mentioned it because they didn't do it as part of the live stream, which is weird. And I guess they decided to let someone else reveal the news. King of Fighters fans, Storm Collectibles, Storm Arena fans, big news. We got the reveal of the King of Fighters first team hero, and this is really cool. We're getting them for the Storm Arena line, which means these guys are going to be in that 6-inch scale, $25 or $28, depending on what Big Bad Toy Store wants to charge nowadays. But these are going to be really fun figures. And I love the fact that we're getting a complete team right away. No need to mess around. Just get the various teams, their combinations all together. This is good stuff. I'm really like, yeah, I need all three. And if they just keep releasing them in that manner, the King of Fighters lineup is going to be really fun to have in figure form. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. And King of Fighters was one. I was like, all right, let me get the Fatal Fury characters. I'm down with those. But now to get these guys in a much more affordable price point, gotta get them all. It's gonna be really fun to do that. So yeah. Ski Raider droid hats are fire. Ready to throw down or appear on Hee Haw. JM Jr. 30. Jada needs to corner the Hanna-Barbera market and rack in the bucks. Man. Tricks the rabbits, the beef from Honey Nut Cheerios. Right. Dig them. Right. Sonny the Cuckoo. So many possibilities, Jamelin. My wallet is not happy with you. Very true, G Brew. I mean, that was, I gotta assume that was solely the inspiration for that one. So yeah, looking forward to seeing that and how much that figure costs. So yeah, with the Storm Arena line, it's very exciting. Good stuff all around. For McFarlane, more pre-orders coming tomorrow at 1 p.m. So we got Batman 1 million. He's coming up. Next up is this Justice Buster from the Sixth Dimension. I mean, I can't even see a real use for this if it were on super clearance. Maybe I can use the wings for the super adaptoid. But yeah, I mean, nice cool color paint scheme, but not interested. Then we got this guy, Adam Strange Collector Edition, based on his Strange Tales appearance. Not a fan of that story, but I'm hoping that I can just replace this red and underneath paint is this one. So I'll be happy with that. But Adam Strange looks really good. And I mean, this head sculpt, really classic Buck Rogers deal. I mean, it looks great. Got angry head sculpt like everybody needs to. So you can see here, Jamie mentioned the fourth faceplate. He actually has it. So that would be cool to have seen Captain Cold come like that. But yeah, he looks solid. And in lieu of other accessories, they just went all out with faceplates, gave him his gun because he needed that. And I assume these are blaster holding because these are not a toy. Yeah, I assume so. I mean, I'm trying to see here, but I guess it does, right? It'd be crazy not to have a figure hold his blaster. But it's what's his face? Captain Cold did that, so no need to worry on that end. And I think that was all the news. Great, caught up. Oh, let's see here. Oh man, if Jada continues with Scooby Doo, can we see Blue Falcon and Dino Mutt? Brian, I hope so. It's gonna be a show is gonna be Power Rangers packed if they keep this thing going. So now, guys, can't wait to get the King of Fighters figures added with the rest of my video game collection. Jeff, I can't tell you how happy I was when I see more video game figures. Yeah, man, it's good stuff, isn't it? Super Jeff, good gamer. What's up? Man, I always wanted the Flintstones action figures since the live action figures were done in 1994 by Mattel. Looks like we're gonna get some really good ones here soon. David Daniels, let's not forget the Rice Krispie guys, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Oh, my wallet is saying, please forget them. please, please, please. Hard Active Follows says Bay Year 2 Batman tomorrow as well. Yeesh. William Rodriguez, TVC hooked me with the vehicles. Nostalgic for me. It's been crazy expensive catching up. Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that part. But I love the hobby. These companies first got into our parents' pockets. Now they're in ours. Right. And now it's like, oh, now I see why I didn't get everything I asked for Christmas. I want that Adam Strange to go with Maya Ryan. I'm trying to remember when they teamed up. But yeah, okay, cool. I'm trying to think who else he worked with. I guess Superman, right? Ski Raider, glad y'all are getting some DC standouts like Adam Strange. I am thrilled. David, I'm saving your comment right now. What about Deadshot? Yes. I just did not remember to get a screenshot of him. David Thanos, Jada just needs to make all that. Exactly. Just make it simple for all of us. Heck yeah. Right. Is Scooby-Doo Hanna-Barbera? Yes. And if so, do you think we get more of those figures like Space Ghost or Johnny Quest? Gotta assume so. I mean, I can't imagine they would be upset with what they've done. So yeah, I would think so. All right. Good deal. Okay. So now it's time. But first, before we get into that, for those of you who watched Lyle's Movie Files last night, it's time for the giveaway for Justice League RWBY, Superheroes and Huntsmen. So if you remember that code, put it in the comments now. We'll make it happen. I do remember everybody who was in there last night. So if you remember it, post away. And if by 9/19 nobody else does, I'll open up for everybody watching right now. Stay tuned. Imagine Yogi and Boo Boo being done by Jada. And we got to get the Ranger too, you super Jeff. Good gamer. Give me Captain Caveman. Yes, absolutely. Finish, Bob. I kill for a Marvel Legends style Space Ghost, and even more so, Marvel Legends. You don't like Marvel Legends, right? And even more so, a Space Angel figure. Yeah, man. Oops. Oh, nice. What's up, JMC? Jibru, Tricks the Rabbit, Lucky Charms Leprechaun, Golden Crisp Bear, and an old lady from the commercials. Where's the beef? Hard act to follow. Yes, Captain Caveman. Jim Jr. 30. If I get a Thundar from Jada, I can go to the maker a happy man. Yes. Don't forget the Teen Angels. Don't remember the Teen Angels. Heck yeah. Ranger Smith and Cindy Bear. I mean, we're so close to getting all of them, right? All right, good deal. So 2025. We're about 3 months down. What have been the standout figures for you so far? What has been something come December you're going to make sure that you add onto your list? Like, this was a standout figure. So happy I got this. And I don't care if I got it January 1st. This figure was awesome. So happy I got this. I like Marvel Legends when they're done well. But you haven't liked a Marvel Legend figure in like years, right? See you later. Jada, we need more of that good Jada. Keep the Hanna-Barbera and Ruby Spears going. Did I miss something? Oh, anyway. Oh, man, forgot the phrase that pays. Brian P. Tina. Oh, thank you. That's where I was like, what is happening? No, not the burger commercial lady. The lady who fought the bear for the Golden Crisp and always lost. Man, I do not remember that now. Fleischer Superman. Dark 1997. Hey, Jeff, are you pre-ordering the InArt Dark Knight Returns 112 Batman tomorrow? I've seen some pictures. The likeness of Christian Bale looks awesome. I have not seen anything else on it, though. Like where to get it. Rick Cage. Thundar. Gray Scott. Demon Dogs. Reggie Holiday. Would be so nice if we could get the Herculoids. Absolutely. Buy those with a quickness. All right. David Thanos says, I'm sure once Flint and Max Spidey make it, they'll be on the list. And I think you had some other ones too. JM Junior 30. Listen, Motu Eternia Merman is a top 10 figure of the year. Look it up if you haven't seen him. He's top tier. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Just have not seen him. Justin, what about Jada Invincible? Yes, I would love to see Jada Toys do Invincible. I think they do a great job with him. All right, let's see here. David said, best so far of 2025 for me is Muda. Captain Cold, NECA Sesame Street, pick one. Yeah, kind of with you on that. Finish Bob. 2025 is like the year Marvel Legends doesn't exist. Poof. So far, the only figures I care to get are Banshee and Dragon Man, and those are months away. Feels like the line is dead. Had to make sure I had the dramatic emphasis on there. I don't think it's dead. I think they're still doing some really solid figures there to me. Maurice, excuse me. If you want the NR Batman, you might be better off checking the import sites. Oh, really? Like which ones? Any ones you recommend? Jibru. Excuse me. X Factor Cyclops. The Mythic Legions figures I got from my horror shelf. Which ones are those? Marrow. Nice. I'm glad to hear Marrow's getting some love on this. Ski Raider. Retro Flint will be. Law and Order Classified. Jada Scooby-Doo. And Icon Street Fighter. Best so far. I got Alpine this year. Doesn't count. And Brutal Realm and Red Sonja boss fight. Nice. Brian P. Psh, Marvel Legends is not dead. Plus, there's a live stream April 1st. April Fools. But it's real. It's coming. Sea Raider. NECA Sesame Street. Also fire. NECA. Pee-wee. Snake Eyes, the best figure for me, is the Figmenteers of the King of Link. Best figure of Link of all time. All right, for me, So I have to go with figures I've got in hand. I know a lot of y'all have that X Factor Cyclops. Rest assured, he will be on my list because everything that I've seen is like, yeah, this figure looks awesome. And the optic blast effect looks amazing too. So can't wait to get him. And, I'll just cut Jean. I'll do a Rob Liefeld. I will not show Jean Grey's boots at all when I do my X Factor posing. Workaround. So looking forward to getting both of those two. But what I've gotten on hand so far, the NECA Sesame Street Bert and Ernie figures, really solid. Where am I on my list here? Very scientific. The McFarlane Toys Power Girl. Her scale's ridiculous, but she's a really good, well done figure. The Captain Cold figure is also really, really fun, really nice and solid. Really makes me go, Todd, can we please get Mirror Master, get Weather Wizard, Trickster, and Heat Wave? And I won't complain too much about not getting some of the other characters I really, really want. But yeah, gotta get some more rogues. And G.I. Joe front, Xandar, a lot of fun, and Leatherneck, who's really awesome. I've not gotten Dalton yet. He's chilling away in pre-order alley. I don't know what's going on with him. My Savage Oppress was supposed to get here today. He's not. Gotta assume he's gonna make my top 10 as well. The character I've really been looking forward to for years. Finally gonna be joining the show, hanging out with Darth Maul, ready to take out Obi-Wan and some more of those Jedi. So looking forward to him. What else are y'all saying here? Skew Raider. Oops, I missed some. Skew Raider, Cold Slither set, and Mythic Coke Bear. Maurice, I've seen him on Boomsby. Haven't checked too many more besides them since I bought from them before several times. Good to know. Add them to my recommended list. G-Brew, my favorite 2025 figure will be the Ghostbusters Egon. It comes with the HasLab Ecto 1 because I'm the most predictable human being on the planet. I would agree. I knew you were going to say something Ghostbusters. Justin, am I the only one liking the Simpsons figures from Jax? I don't think so. I think Henry G's collecting them too. And he likes them. I just have a really extensive collection of Simpsons figures from Playmates. So I haven't felt the need to switch over because they haven't done a figure that Playmates didn't give me so far. So I'm just like, these look cool. I haven't felt the need to get them yet. And playsets really fun too. Tom Finn, haven't been many 2025 figures for me. Husk, Power Girl, Husk, Power Girl, and Guy Gardner so far. I wish I had Guy on there a little bit closer, but his torso deal is restrictive. I wish they had made that vest a little bit slimmer because he looks like he needs to start doing some running, getting in summer shape. G-Brew, Mythic Legions, Necrominius Maximilius, the Harvester. I use his death. Brian P., one of the best figures for this year. May have come out last year, but I'm saying NECA Vincent Price. Hey, when you get it, that counts for me. GM Junior 30, Superman 78 is top 3. I did get that figure in. Very happy about that. Huntsman. Which Huntsman, Jamelin? John Morrissey. My vote goes to Skin Husk from Generation X. I thought they'd never be able to represent her powers in plastic, but I was dead wrong. Biggie Smalls. She's ripping her face off. She can't feel her face when she's with you, but I like it. Michael Solis, Jada Cyberpunk are amazing and everyone needs to have. Nice. Get some more nominations for Jada Cyberpunk in here later. G-Brew, Mythic Legions, Necromanius, Beluya, the blue zombie lady with the skeleton animals. I'm sure you'll correct me on the name because I feel like I butchered that all kinds of different ways. Vin Doom, I'm just wishing, but fingers crossed, McFarlane does Absolute Batman to be my favorite. I don't know. You might not have enough time to get any of them. Are you also reading Absolute Wonder Woman? Because I think that's my favorite of the original 3. And Absolute Flash came out last week. Absolute Martian Manhunter came out this week. So, but I'm loving Absolute Wonder Woman. AJ, I have to go with Jada Cyberpunk David. One of the best I've gotten my hands on this year. The figure itself and the soft goods look and feel great. That much soft goods, it's like a $45 mezco. It's high praise. Rick Cage says, engage the awesome like button of the awesome Loud Figure Files chat. Thank you very much, my friend. So I'll do to you guys that the chat's awesome. I can be in an echo chamber. Hello, hello, hello. But y'all keeping it active, keeping it rolling. You are Hewlin. Very excited for the updated Ultimate Stone Cold Steve Austin. So many great Attitude Era now. All those guys with a puny Stone Cold Steve Austin is disappointing. Raven custom loading with the new jean shorts as well. Man, I'm trying to think. It's probably Shane Douglas, the franchise, and then a really good Raven. Of course, I need a really good Tommy Dreamer figure too. So a few more ECW heads that I really need to get. Of course, Sabu, Taz. There's so many. So many. G-Brew, every time you say I need more rogues, I think of all the different rogue costumes Hasbro still hasn't given us. And then I realize you're talking about the Flash. Yeah. David Thanos for Simpsons. All I got is Krusty and Bart, man. Waiting for a Sideshow Bob. Jibber, wait! Can you turn around? I just remembered Mondo, Real Ghostbusters Egon is coming this year. The two Egons will hold the joint's #1 spot. King Collector. Oh, you are absolutely right, Jamelin. You're correct. Yes, so it's yours because there you go. King Collector, that new attorney at Evil Lynn is one of my favorite for 25. I was waiting for a classic look in this line for a while. I can't understand why they took so long to make her a classic look. You're absolutely right. And Jamelin, you remembered. So this is coming your way. And I actually have your address. So look forward in the mail. It's unopened, but I think the disc is rattling along. So it's coming your way. Thanks for watching Lyle's Movie Files, where you can win more stuff too. Let's see. So what do you guys want to see? The live one for today. What should I give away? Catwoman Hunted 4K is open. I had to review it, but it's intact. And the DVD, because we're going old school here. Aquaman King of Atlantis, HBO Max original. Let me know in the comments what you would like to possibly win tonight. And congratulations again. Oh, you have to cut off the belt off the trunks on that guy from Articulation. Like all the way or what? And can you send me a picture what that looks like? Maurice, I'm thinking of grabbing the limited edition version of the Frazetta Conan from Boom Bushby. I feel like I butchered that again. Instead of the regular from Big Bad Toy Store. Devin B, Captain Cold, Dial Tone, and X-Force Cyclops. X-Factor Cyclops? Yes. Cyclops has never been on X-Force, has he? He always sends X-Force to do his dirty work. Yeah. I'm glad to hear you got Dial Tone. Where did you order Dial Tone from that you have them already? Rick Cage, Sir Jeff, Necro, Nom, Min, Nos, Wave is superb. Sir Elijah sits on my table right now. Nice. Oh, when are they coming out, Snake Eyes? Oh, you better believe it, Brian V. When they make skin, I guarantee they'll use Mr. Fantastic salad fingers. It'll be a better use than it was for Mr. Fantastic. Robert. I got this year. Titania. I only went on the figure for 2 decades. Right. DDP, cause same. Bang! Motu Merman, Action Force Colonel Siege, Marvel Legends Man Thing, Medi Toys, Orc, Motu Evelyn, Marvel Legends Punisher. Nice. What's your favorite one that you got there? Nevermore. And Felix, I wish. G-Brew, I have no idea how to pronounce the names of Mythic Legions or Cosmic Legions. I just call them whatever comes to mind in the moment. I am with you. David Thanos, I'm sure that Sabu is coming in the ringside line. Oh, really? I guess it makes sense because they have them in that other format. G-Brew, I need Sideshow Bob and regular Mr. Burns. That's all I need for The Simpsons. That's for gainfully employing me for all those years. Shout out if you remember that episode of The Simpsons. Jalen, they both look fun, but Catwoman. All right. Let's see here. So that's 1 vote for Catwoman Hunted, featuring Batwoman along with Black Mask. Let's see who else is on here. It's been a while since I watched it. So you can see the other characters showing up on there too. Oops. There we go. So it can be yours. Well, let's see here. Also, I can't wait to get the rest of the Tears of the Kingdom. Big Figs, Zelda, and Ganondorf. Nice. Northern Nomad. Cyclops. Cyclops is not manipulative. Bombus B. All right, I hope I said it right. Big Bad is already shipped out to him. Thank you, King Collector. I will constantly choose wrong. Like if I pre-order something from Big Bad this time, they'd be the last one to get it. I got Storm Collectibles Morgan this year. She may be number 1 of the year so far. Nice. She does look like a really nice figure. But since they're getting her in the Storm Arena line, and since I have none of the Darkstalker characters so far, I'm just gonna get her from that in. Isn't that, guys? Sam's coming out November, and the rest I kind of forgot when they were coming out. Michael Solis, another vote for Hunted. Let's go with Hunted then. G-Root! Oh, I didn't mean to accept you, bongo head. Maurice, yeah. So most of these mythic Cosmic Legion characters have tribute names that make sense if you stare at them. Others just kind of make you wonder what the heck they're on. Vintage Bob. Looks like the Marvel Select Annihilus just isn't going to ever happen. Still waiting on Big Bad Toy Store to get the Warbird Dark Avengers Miss Marvel in stock. Now that is delayed. She's still in stock over at Entertainment. Or she's in stock at Hasbro Pulse. I haven't checked. Well, I mean, if you want to try another option for a delayed figure, Entertainment Earth, my affiliate, also has her still to ship. But, you know, I don't know if you want to go a different route, but there you go. And you could also tell them that I sent you. So here's an option for you. Let's see if Pulse has her in stock. Oh, here you go. Right. It was easy. She's sold out on Pulse. So no help for you there. I should be resisting this, but I'm paralyzed with rage and algorithms. Yes, you know exactly. That's my favorite episode of The Simpsons. Love that. Oof. Way to play the boss's head like a bongo, Homer. It's getting a real good beat out of that guy. Xavier back this man. I can't. These X-Men books just refuse to read them anymore. King Collector. Yeah, I say the Catwoman DVD, but I'm not gonna hold out for the Giant Man. No, it's 4K. So let's do this. Let's do let's call it. I was trying to think what I should make this. All right, let's see. Let's go with cat fever. All right, we're gonna make that the code now. So you put in hashtag cat fever. Put that in to the chat, and then you'll automatically be entered. Oh gosh, I just realized. I hope that doesn't enter me in this dumb thing. Let me take myself out, but it's okay. I will absolutely not take it if I win. All right, so there you go. Imagine what MC Mars and Cyclops will look like for a figure. I thought Dark Warbird was in stock at Big Bad Toy Store. I think I got mine last month. Oh, they had her listed for March. Now it's April. King Collector, this is fair game. The only people who aren't eligible for the HasLab Giant Man are people who've won other like big stuff like our HasLab, what is it, Rattler. You can't get Giant Man, but everybody else is wide open. And King Collector. Sorry, you got the what's his face, Tiger Force. We'll see. We'll see how many people enter in. Jamelin, Doc Nocturnal, Tangerine, Titania, Power Girl, and Captain Marvel. Some of my favorite non-G.I. Joe figures this year. Forgot I got Titania this year too. Really fun. I like that she could just like do it out with She-Hulk. Those two look really cool together. G-Brew. Xavier's X-Men's biggest villain. Bold claim, but true. William Rodriguez, Masterverse Panther, classified road pig just arrived yesterday. And that's a solid figure. Looking forward to Mondo's, Vinkman, and Egon 2-packs. They do look cool. David Thanos, I still have Dial Tone arriving in October. So I'm in the GameStop app a while ago. And of course, it sold out when I was looking for other stuff. Yes. Felix Guerrero, he really is. I hate Xavier so much nowadays. It's a shame what they've done to these characters. By the way, Jeff, I'll be sending you some stuff tomorrow. Nice. Trade. I did. I'm trying to remember which ones. I did the Elimination Chamber original, the classic one. I'm trying to remember what the other one was. I should know which one you picked or would have picked. I voted Modern Elimination Chamber for potential light up. Oh, that's true. I didn't think about the light up part to it. Oh, I did both the original Hell in a Cell and Elimination Chamber. I just thought the look for the old school Elimination Chamber just looked a little bit cooler. My favorite episode of The Simpsons came. Yeah, first the season 5 episode where Bob first tries to kill Bart specifically is the Rakes episode. Yes. William, and of course, looking forward to all the new Vintage Collection releases, including the Cantina. Did you get the HasLab for it, or are you gonna have to pay for that aftermarket price? Rick Cage, Big Bad hike prices on select items. Order 25 items, same price. Looking this up, scored me a Firefly 25 that's previously sold out at all places I looked at. Still a mystery why they raised prices. Yes. Maurice, yeah, she's in my pile of loot. Nice. Wait, how do I enter the contest for the Giant Man HasLab? Next week. More details to follow before next week. Wait, what? What is this Giant Man giveaway? If I happen to win again, I'll pass one of them on. Yeah, I won that Tiger Force 2-pack a week ago. Thanks again. Thanks, Austin. King Elector. Big Bad Toy Store shipped Dial Tone at least 3 weeks ago. Jeez, that's wild. All right, let's see. What are we looking at here? Oh, here we go. All right, so we've got a few entries already. In the last moment, if you went in on a Catwoman Hunted 4K, there you go. And it comes with a Blu-ray too. So there you go. See, Raider, forgot that Medi Toys Pandaren figure. Is that really big panda figure? That does look really cool. Oh, since we talked about it and I forgot to say anything else on it, I thought I had that up. Apparently, I closed that window. That wasn't smart. Let me go back here. Boy, you know when you just want to do something, I was like, wait, why did I do that? Oh, where'd you go? Oh, okay, cool. Hazard Pulse. Let's do this. So they posted this little tip news item out to us, and oh man, oops. Let me do this first. John Morrissey, thank you so much for the $50 super chat, man. Really appreciate it. Jeffrey, I'm so impressed with the generosity of the Loud's Figure Files crew that I want to help out. After YouTube's cut, this will leave you $35 for shipping. Thank you. If you need more to cover, please let me know. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, my friend. Jibru, Xavier's always been like that. Yeah, I mean, he didn't look good when you read some of that old stuff on him. Bad stuff for old Charles. Felix, good luck, gentlemen. Still a few more minutes. Brian P, come on, Catwoman. Hunted. Big bucks, no whammies. Whammy. Any info on why Marvel Legends have been missing on pegs all year at the big retailers outside of GameStop? Ross and Ollie's getting Marvel Legends for super cheap. I think that's all. I mean, they've been doing this for a couple of years now. Where hey, this is not showing up at retail, and I mean, we still the Iron Man retro wave. Clarence and out fears that we said we wanted. I got them. I got the whole wave. Thought it was a dynamite knockout wave for them, but for whatever reason, they did not sell great. Of course, Target clears them almost as soon as they arrive. So people are like, yeah, we'll wait. So we'll see. I don't know why they're doing that. Yeah, the secondary team of X-Men, that was so bad. It might just be the Thunderbolts waving some B stuff. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But anyway, speaking of Marvel Legends, you wanted it, you've asked for it, you're gonna get it, whether you like it or not. Tune in for the next Marvel Legends fan stream on April 1st at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Hasbro Pulse's YouTube channel. Join the Hasbro Marvel Legends trio for the latest reveals that your displays have been asking for. This is no joke. All right, well, that's the case. Let's hear it in the next 5 or 10 minutes. What do you want to see from this Marvel Legends live stream that would help out your display? I will go with 5 figures right now. Actually, I'm going to go with 6 because I feel like they've been teasing X Factor. So I'm not going to include one of the X Factor choices in my top 5. I'm going to go with, what should I go with? I'm going to go with Beast because I know Angel's got to come. I'm going to go with Beast. I want to see Beast in his blue and red X outfit in human form. Because, I mean, you know, I do want a better, smaller size blue and furry Beast, but I want to have him in human form because when it comes time to do the version 2 outfits, all of these should be really basic, simple repaints. And I'm not going to complain about, much like I didn't complain about the green and yellow Banshee just being a repaint of the training suit one that we got in a 3-pack, which is now showing up at Ross. Crazy. So I want to see Beast. He's the one I want to get next from X Factor. And I've got an Iceman. I can kind of fudge him in there. And with Beast, we've got the remaining 4 members of X Factor, the team that was the team during Fall of the Mutants. So we can get them. The team that was battling the Marauders. And so I think that kind of makes sense to get Beast next. So hopefully we'll see him. And then what else do I want to see? I want to get the Wizard. I want to get Payspot Pete, the Trapster, so I can complete the Frightful 4. I would love to see a box set with an all new Medusa, Sandman, Wizard, and Trapster. I'd love that. In lieu of them, I'll go with that. Those 2, maybe just a 2-pack. So I'm gonna cheat, give myself 4 more options, 4 more votes. They've done some really solid work with a lot of teams, but we're leaving some out. And SIDS, they showed this new Marvel game that looks really amazing. Looks like some old school goodness in terms of, hey, this looks like it's going to be a really fun video game to play. And of course, they went into it. So let me see if I can pull up an exact screenshot of this character that I'm referring to before it queues up all on its own. There we go. There we go. I want to see Phyla-Vell. And she's part of this new Marvel Cosmic Invasion video game, which means she's on a radar somewhere. She was a great addition, member of the Abnett and Lanning DNA Guardians of the Galaxy. We need her for that team. So very essential. We've got most of the main core of that squad. We desperately need her. So I'd love to see her. So if you're counting home, I want a 2-pack, Trapster and the Wizard, Phyla-Vell, Human Beast in his X Factor attire, blue and red. So that's 3. Next 2, who should I go with? What team do I want to see completed? Let's go with Box. I want to see Box made into a figure. I'm going to try to limit it to figures that haven't gotten made in figure form yet. Let's see what's one. Who's next? Who would make for a really good, useful one? maybe. We should count. I'm going to go with Namorita so I can get another member of the New Warriors. She's the one that's kind of the last one. If you care about that bogus version we got already of Marvel Boy. So yeah, no, Triathlon. I want to get Triathlon so I get more of my Busick Perez Avengers. So that's 5. So then who would be the next one? Let's go with the simple, basic, easy repaint form. I want Crystal in her Avengers outfit, the black and white, so I can basically complete that team of Avengers. Maybe put her in a box set with Hercules with no beard and his vest. Yeah, I'll do a 2-pack of those 2. So that's what I want to see. You all have been busy responding in the chats to see what y'all have said. We do need more Thunderbolts too. Maurice, I think they're cutting back on retail stores to minimize the amount of stuff winding up at Ollie's and Ross. Yes. Yes, classic villains. We definitely need them too. Damn, Farrell. I'm gonna be happy if I get like one or two of these figures on my wish list. Vintage Bob. I'd most want original costume Wonder Man. Yes. Mantis, Swordsman, Graviton, Mortis, and Nebulon or Gabriel the Airwalker. My most wanted. I mean, man, if we get just one or two of those, I'd be really happy too. Brian P. For the love of Stanley, give us classic Farrell. That's 2 votes for Farrell. GM Junior 30. Just give me Outback Psylocke or Rachel Summers so I can retire from Marvel Legends. Now that you will put that out there, they're going to deliver every figure until then, just so we get some other ones. Which version of Psylocke, Snake Eyes? William, have you heard anything on the Secret Wars wave? I really want the Doc Ock, Magneto, Goblin, and Daredevil. I got the first wave, and I think they're awesome. I have not heard about a wave 2. Maybe we'll see some news on that next week. Tom Finn, Yellow Jacket, Falcon, Valkyrie. Yes, how can I forget Valkyrie? Psylocke, Outback, Rachel Summers, Excalibur. Man, what are you trying to do? Complete teams over here, Tom Finn? Yeah, all of those would be great. Vintage Bob. As long as we get some well-made classic characters in their original costumes, I'll be happy. Especially for more villains. Yes. Rachel Summers, release the Hound outfit. Yeah, man, that was a dope look for her. I did not see that. But I know it's going to be for other platforms, not just Nintendo, which is great. Vintage Bob, I would do anything, but I won't do that. For Falcon in his original green costume, that'll never happen. It's a cool looking character. Andre, never read that Guardians of the Galaxy run from Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning. I cannot recommend it enough. It was so good. You know, it's a travesty what Brian Michael Bendis did when it's like, oh, they're getting a movie. I'm going to take over the book. Just ruined a really great book. And they had so many great stories, awesome characterization. If you watch the Guardians movies, that's from the Abnett and Lanning run. So definitely highly recommend it. You'll kind of see where it's like, man, there were a few more characters from that run they really should have included in there in those movies. So check it out if you've not. Box Marina says, Maurice, yeah, I'll take those too. Got to get Alpha Flight done. Michael Solis, I just want 2 figures, both repaints of Daredevil and Punisher, comic colors. Which Daredevil do you want to see repainted? Or which comic colors do you want? Nathaniel, I want to set the new X-Men comics characters in their new outfits. Cyclops, Magic, Juggernaut, Temper, Quentin, Psylocke. I wonder if they would do a box set of something new like that. I don't hate that new outfit for Cyclops. Maurice, either original Box or Madison Jeffries. I think Box would be really fun where, you know, they open it up. I mean, maybe they could use the technology because they've already kind of done this with the Snake Armor for the Classified series where you could actually put Box inside a box. That'd be awesome. Justin Huber, Cap, Astonishing Beast, and Hulk. Yeah, they kind of need to redo some of those Astonishing members, but Astonishing Beast would be welcome. G-Brew, Classic Cochran, Burn, Cyclops, Astonishing Kitty, 80s Punker Rogue, yes. Gen X, Emma Frost, Fantastic Four, She-Hulk, Rachel Summers, Cassandra Nova, Carol, Captain Marvel, Fraction Era, Kate and Clint, John Morrissey, The Warriors 3, gimme. Yes, please. Jalen Parks, Absorbing Man. Yeah, man. Why is it taking so long to get a better version of Creed? Jibru, it's like we're thinking the same thoughts. Vin Doom, hopefully we'll see an updated original Captain Marvel figure. He needs a better one because I did not like that original one. David Thanos, more villains, please. Justin Huber, Tatum Gambit. I think I'll hold out for a little bit longer for him. Tom Finn would absolutely love Black, White Crystal, and Green Swimsuit Namorita. Original Thunderbolts. I mean, we still have just 3. It's so lame. Maurice, original Psylocke or armored version? Yeah, I mean, we need both of them. Release the Hound. You're with me. G-Brew, I would love an Outback Psylocke. Rick H, say what you will. I would still like a 12-inch Yellow Jacket. There's nothing wrong with that. Today, guys, usual costume with that new female figure body or the X-Force? Which one? Art Healing. Marvel Legends Exodus, yes. Mandarin, I feel like those two might have been mentioned in the leaked list, so maybe you'll see them. Anything 2099, anything Gen X, Black and White Quicksilver. What's the Black and White Quicksilver outfit? Is that the one when he was with the Avengers? Back the Music Perez run? And for a long shot, pun intended, X-Men in their Shi'ar costumes from Trial of Gambit. Man, I gotta check. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Those costumes were pretty cool. Yeah. I do remember those now. John Morrissey. So many great suggestions. I mean, seriously, we should all work for Hasbro. Brian B. Why are they not made a comic version of Scourge the Executioner to go with Enchantress? I mean, for real. It's taking so long. So long, as Peggy once said. Justin, specifically the 2012 Beast version, as well as the Fantastic Four and X-Men Wolverine. G Brew, I'm with you. Soldado Collectionista. What up? Lots of months in this year. But we might see some grails for figures mid-year and forward. I hope so. Maurice. Yes. Boxception. Better believe it. James. Right. I mean, we still need more of the original Guardians. Charlie 27. Martin X. Nikki. Starhawk. Vance Astro. Anyone? Bueller. Anyone? Felix. DNA are amazing. So, like a few months back, I just read their Legion Lost run or their whole Legion of Superheroes run. Man, those guys were so good together. Steve Nard, what's up, Steve? Astonishing X-Men Kitty Pryde, Astonishing Beast. Yes, to both of those. Michael, I just want that 3-pack Daredevil with more pronounced DD on the chest and Punisher in the white and black. Oh, I got you. Snake Eyes, Daredevil, Born Again, Punisher, Bullseye, White Tiger, Muse, and all the rest of the characters from Daredevil, Born Again. All of them? Art Healing, the Thing in the singlet, boots, and helmet. Man, now we're March. They'll hold off on more Fantastic Four character reveals till probably closer to the movie reveal. And I guess they've got to work in some figures from the movie look too. So only thing with FF. They've got to spend 4 figures in any line with the Fantastic Four. And we just got to hope we see some other stuff. Big Rib! What's up, man? How are you? Jibber Magic is a Boschlo look. It's the figure we already have her in Marvel Legends. She's the only member of Cyclops' crew. Aside from Beast, who isn't rocking a new look. Love the Juggernaut's look, especially. Hard act to follow. Redo the Wrecking Crew. World class suggestion. Vintage Bob. Yes, we need a classic Surge and a re-release of Enchantress with double jointed elbows and flat feet. Instant buy, 2-pack for me. Yes. Vintage Bob. Oh, heck yes. A full team of original Guardians of the Galaxy would be awesome. Tom Finn, if they start completing teams, we know the line is ending next year. Jamlin, when was the last time they made a Max Dillon Electro? What was the last one? The last one was great, though. I mean, I love that Electro figure. He's an awesome figure. Pretty sure I had him on my top 10 list. Oh, of course. There we go. 2020? Jeez, it's been that long. I realized it was so long ago. It's been a minute now. But yeah, this is a fun figure, retro. They even had some fun electric effects to him. Love the work on that head sculpt. He might be a little thicker than he needed to be, but yeah, really fun electro. Cause that was the last one, the Toy Biz one. Yeesh. Let me see. I know I took my Sinister 6 versus Spider-Man pose. I even it is the Kenkel heavy Craven. But yeah, man, this is Electro was fun. But yeah, gotta go with the full on Sinister 6. Do you know where your Sinister 6 is? So yeah, 2020. So maybe it's time for a new one. That has to be the best Legion. It was really good. Really, really good. I kind of like the run where Keith Giffen was writing and was he drawing? The Great Dark Side Saga era, because they were old and had been around and done some stuff, and then they had a bunch of stuff happening to them too. But that was a really good run. Vin Doom, some Hellfire Club members. We need Harry Leland to finish the original Inner Circle. Felix, of course, without Superboy. I love my old Legion Superboy books. What up, Loston? Glad to see you, my friend. G-Brew, Gen X is fine, but we need the original Teen Trainee team, the New Mutants. All the OG New Mutants who appeared in the Claremont Simonson era and all their different looks, especially Danny and Magic. Steve Nahr, McFarlane style Hobgoblin to go with the Simeon McFarlane style Maximum Spidey. He is very Maximum style or very McFarlane style. Justin Huber, more X-Men 97 stuff. Lawson, I snagged the Amazon Kingpin today. And Tony the Tiger. Love me some serial mascots. They are awesome. Jamelin, Artie and Leech 2-pack. Please make that happen. Unless you want to throw in a Caliban too and make it a 3-pack. Dog Avenger. It's crazy how the Sinister Six all wear green except Kraven. I love their uniform look, man. It's like, hey guys, what should be our team colors? Green. Let's do it. Art Healing, Gideon, Garrison Kane, GW Bridge. Old school with it. Old school being 90s. How weird does that sound? Let's see here. Skinny Caliban. Oh, absolutely. I mean, we need him as regular Morlock, and we need the X Factor pink and white with the helmet look for him. I want it. So which ones would those be? I'm curious who they'd have to pay for that. Rick Cage, Electro blew the power grid to the raft, and Breakout was an excellent storyline in comics and cartoons. Was a really well done cartoon story. Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Let's see here. So, oops. It's 951. Let's see. We've got 8 entries. Let's draw Pilgrim and see what we've got here with our lineup for. That's not gonna work easily. Okay, let's try it this way. That's what I can do. Oops. There we go. Just need to open up a whole nother window. Stop screen. And present. There we go. So let's see. Great. That was so helpful. All right. It's time. Cat Fever or hashtag Cat Fever if you want in. There's still some time as I go through these last bit of comments. You too can win the Catwoman Hunted 4K. Let's go back to our split screen window. There we go. I won't rest until there's a Marvel Legend Ahab and Slayback. Lawson. Original Caliban with the real Callisto. Yes. Not the pretty version Hasbro gave us, but the bent-nosed sewer rat gal the Storm fought for Morlock leadership. Yes. Doc Avenger. My favorite Legion run is Giffen, Tom, and Maria Barham. Volume 2. It's about the team back together after everything fell apart. Oh, that was pretty solid too. What's up, Doc? I don't know if I said hey. Snake Eyes. I want a 2-pack of Moon Knight and Tiger from Jet McKay. Hard Active File. Does anyone know that new Kingpin finally came out on Amazon? Vin Doom, you're right. We just need 2 more. Let's make a 2-pack and get them done. Boston. Oops. I love a new Cloak and Dagger figure. Cloak with a cloth goods cloak. Yeah, that would make sense, right? Let's do this. Pull that link up. Hopefully, it's not sold out. You can always tell when they have a new one up because it's the first thing to pop up in the search on its own. There we go. And since you asked, here is the direct link for we're going to come up. The Kingpin. There we go. From my affiliate, Amazon. Disclaimer. Here you go. All right. Yes, we need Cecilia Reyes to finish off that team of X-Men. Pilot Maddie. Yes, I'll take her too. All right. Let's see. Hashtag Cat Fever to get in the mix. That Cloak and Dagger TV series is pretty good. We talked about that last week on Marvel on Movie Files. Yes. Marvel Legends really needs to up their game with Wire Capes next. Yeah, if it's good enough for McFarlane, it's got to be good enough for Marvel Legends. All right, let's see who is going to win our Civi Cyclops, our Cat Fever, our Catwoman Hunted on 4K. Basically, if the character had a 94 Marvel Universe trading card, it needs a figure. Anytime, Snake Eyes. I was late in putting that link up. Lawson, I'd really love a new Silverman with a comic accurate cyborg body. I know that's not in the cards at all, but I was really disappointed with that thing they cobbled together and called Silverman. Yeah, Silverman. Oh, definitely. They could do a classic comic Jarvis. Pretty sure they don't have to pay an artist for that character. Also, I got doubts on really? Oh, that's wild. Huh. All right, let's see who's gonna win our version here of Catwoman. Let's do the giveaway now. And it better not be me. Of course, having said that, I will win, and then we're gonna have to make sure we draw to someone else. David Thanos! Congratulations, David Thanos. You are the winner of our Catwoman Hunted giveaway. Now, it's not a Beastman, but it is a cool movie just for you. So there you go. Congratulations. David, do me a favor and send me your address, and I'll make sure you get that off to you. And Damon, I will get this off to you tomorrow. So congratulations, guys. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and the support of the channel. Y'all are awesome. You rock. It's 9:56. It's time for my voice to rest up and I get it ready for bed for a whole new exciting day tomorrow to wrap up this work week. Again, I'm off Monday, so I can't wait. Maybe I'll do some more videos. Stay tuned. Anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out and stay tuned. I'm be posting on the dashboard and on social media some more important details on the HasLab Giant Man giveaway. Stay tuned. For now, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. As always, I appreciate y'all. Have an awesome weekend. For now, this episode of Loud's Figure Files has been filed.